How does contamination impact the chain of custody for evidence? Imagine holding a piece of evidence that could change everything in a court case, only to find it's been contaminated. What does that really mean for the case? Well, contamination is when foreign materials or substances get mixed with evidence, making it no longer pure or reliable. This can happen at any stage, from collection to storage or testing. When evidence gets contaminated, it threatens the entire process of proving that the evidence is what it claims to be. The chain of custody is meant to track who handled the evidence, when, and in what condition. If contamination occurs, it can create doubt about whether the evidence is still trustworthy. For example, if an officer doesn't wear gloves when collecting blood evidence, they might introduce bacteria or other substances. During transportation, if evidence isn't sealed properly, environmental contaminants like dirt or chemicals can get in. In storage, improper environmental controls can cause evidence to degrade or pick up new contaminants. Even laboratory testing can introduce contamination if sterile procedures aren't followed. When contamination happens, it can cause gaps in the chain of custody records. Even if everyone signs off on handling the evidence, if the evidence itself is compromised, those signatures lose meaning. Defense attorneys can argue that the evidence no longer accurately reflects what was originally collected. This can lead to the evidence being declared inadmissible in court, meaning it can't be used against the defendant. If key evidence is thrown out because of contamination, it can weaken the entire case or even dismiss charges. Plus, if one piece of evidence is contaminated, it raises questions about the integrity of the whole investigation. Prosecutors must prove that evidence is reliable and uncontaminated, which becomes impossible if contamination is present. Missing or incomplete documentation makes it easier for the defense to claim contamination could have happened at any point. Gaps in transfer logs, unclear labeling, or missing signatures all open the door for doubt. The consequences are serious. Evidence that could have proven guilt might be thrown out, or innocent people might avoid wrongful conviction. That's why strict protocols are essential. Proper packaging with tamper-evident seals, secure storage, limited access, and detailed transfer records help prevent contamination. When everyone follows these procedures, evidence remains trustworthy and can stand up in court. When procedures are ignored, contamination can be used as a weapon to challenge the case or protect the accused.